marketing is a great tool to grow your local business. With so many advertising options, many companies overlook the power of online marketing. 97% of consumers search for local businesses online. With the right plan, your local business can easily leverage this power and quickly gain more customers. Today's expert is here with some simple strategies on increasing your local business through online marketing.
Well, the problem that most businesses have when it comes to digital marketing is that they still think of marketing in traditional ways, whereas what they should be considering is that online marketing is really all about building your database list, which in this case should be your email list. Once a company gets this firmly fixed into their mind, then they start thinking differently about viewers to their website, etc., and they just stop driving traffic in general just to any old page. What I mean by that is that driving traffic to your website is not the right thing to do unless you are already capturing the data when they arrive. The trouble with websites, you see, is that people have too many options when they arrive. They read, they're distracted, and they're probably off to another competitor's website in a flash. Whereas if you've just got one sole objective on that website, and that is just to literally make sure the only action that they can take is to give their email address, then really, if you can find a way of doing that, then you're really halfway towards understanding what really takes place in digital marketing today. So the question comes into mind then is, what do you give someone in order to exchange get them to give you their email address? Well, the simple answer to that is something that's known as a lead magnet, which basically is something that is of perceived high value that your client probably would like, and they're prepared to give you the email address in exchange. So what we basically do here at RapidWebResults is we create these lead magnets for our clients, and we make them specific to their industry, so that, for instance, if it was a roofer and someone was looking for a roofer in there to do some work on their property, there are probably a million questions they've got in mind. They're probably quite fearful of being ripped off. They're probably looking at reviews to try and prevent that, but they're still going to have a lot of questions. So a good resource that a roofer could give away, and you can apply this to any industry or any medical practice, whatever, is to have a document that has all the questions that they should be considering, if you like, an insider's report on what you should be asking and what knowledge you should have before hiring a roofer. And this should be an independent report, so the person realises they're not being led down your sort of trap, as it were. But once you get this, then you've now got a lead magnet that's of some value. You now change your website to what should be just basically a landing page, as it was just one driven action. Customer arrives, they see the free giveaway, they want it, they realise it's of value to them, and so they give you their email address in exchange. And once you've got their email address, you can remarket these people time and time and time again. It becomes your asset. And by growing your email list, and by the way, the same is true of a texting list, an SMS list, you are using your digital assets to grow your business, and it's predictable. You can create predictable growth. And then once you get the email address, of course, what you now need to do is have what's called an autoresponder in place, which really is just an automatic way then of following up with these clients, because not everybody's in the stage that they're going to buy today. Some people are just in the early stages of research. For instance, using the roofing example, someone might be actually planning on building a house. And this is part of the process. At some point they are going to become a buyer, but right now they're just researching. Well, by having an autoresponder in place and having messages that are followed up automatically, you can systemize follow up and keep nurturing people until eventually they come to the point that they become a buyer, and at that point you should have built such a good relationship that you are a natural selection. And of course the report can be slanted towards giving you a quote at the end, because you'll be sponsoring the report. And then once you've got that in place, you can see what we're actually doing here now is creating what's called a sales funnel, where someone comes in at the top. We don't know whether they're a suspect, a prospect, a potential buyer, we really don't know, but by bringing them in at the top, getting them into our automated system, into our funnel as it were, what we're actually doing now is that we are slowly filtering people through an automated process of basically becoming a prospect and then finally a customer. And the next thing that needs to be done here is to systemize everything. If you can do that and you can use automated systems that are available today, then really you're in a situation where you can actually have a predictable sales pattern, and this then becomes completely scalable. Once businesses take all this on board, then they're in a situation, they become basically ready to scale things up and just drive as much traffic as possible to that lead page, get people to take the lead magnet. Once they've taken the lead magnet, get an automated follow-up system in place, start making offers to them, nurture them. Not all promotion, but you should be giving them value, add value, keep adding value, and a lot of people are automatically going to become customers. And so that's what we recommend. We have a system, if anyone's of interest, at Rapid Web Results. We call it our ultimate lead generation system, where we can do this whole thing for you. If that's of interest, then by all means please contact us and we'd be happy to talk you through. Thank you. I'm pleased to have been able to give this help.
Fascinating, isn't it? As you see, there's huge potential with the right approach to your online marketing strategy. Customers are looking for you every day. Your business just needs to get found. So regardless the size of your local business, using strategies like this one will help you grow your local business very quickly. Are you ready to learn more? Contact our featured expert at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching.